today is July 26th, and it is the day after my birthday. So, we just finished church, and now we're going to take the day to go do my birthday present. What is my birthday present?
Buying all of the plants and going to another shop and buying all of their plants and coming back home, and every single square foot of our apartment will be covered with new plants.
That's not accurate.
Mostly.
Not accurate. I do like plants, but what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna go find lunch. So I think we're gonna go have ramen from Jinya Ramen. So we'll see how that goes. And then we've got a couple places that we're gonna stop along the way. I think we've got like maybe 4 or 5 places. Some of them we probably won't buy from because they're expensive, but we're gonna go look
and see if they have little clippings on the floor that she will say, "Hey, Tanner, you know what you should do? Open your pocket now."
Hey, propagation on a budget. If they're on the ground, they're gonna just throw them away anyway. Anyway, so with that, we're gonna head out. Here we go.
Peace out.
So Tanner, what did you get?
I don't remember what it's called, but it's beef, or no, not beef, pork broth with pork and obviously thick noodles, because I like the thick noodles, with spicy bean sprouts, eggs, chicken egg, and a seasoned egg with a mild spicy level because I'm a wimp. And I like a little kick, but not a lot. Haley, what on God's green earth did you get today?
So I got the spicy chicken ramen, which is literally just ramen with, you've got the chicken here, but then they serve it with the spicy stuff on top. I've got some curcarage, which is just like their mushrooms, onions, a seasoned egg, because who gets ramen without a seasoned egg? But then I got some extra garlic, so.
And
throw some garlic.
What is this abomination?
Broccoli. They normally have spinach in it, but they're out of spinach, so I got another green. And I really like broccoli, like the long stems. It's so good. So I'm excited.
You're disgusting.
Doesn't it look so pretty though?
No. But I love you a lot.
So we just finished lunch at Jinya Ramen Bar, which was fabulous. So good. And then just while we were in the area, we decided to walk around and kind of look at what there was. So now we're gonna go to the first of many plant shops. It's currently only 12:40, so I feel like we've got plenty of time. So I think we're gonna start with Cactus King. Hopefully Cactus King is open. So here we go.
We're going already. Nice. So Haley, what's the news about our first location?
Cactus King is closed today. It's closed.
And
It says it right there. Bummer!
you know what that means though?
That we don't get to see really epic cactuses. This was one of those places that we were probably not going to buy anything because all of them would be way out of our budget, like $500 out of our budget. But like they're these super cool and rare cacti that are like really, really tall. So cool. So we were going just to look. And I was hopeful that we would find maybe a baby one that was only like $5 that I could actually afford.
Or pick off the pieces off the ground?
No, you can't do that with every cactus. It's only succulents.
And pick out the pieces off the ground?
Anyway, so I'm bummed, but it's fine. We're gonna look for the next place.
Which hopefully isn't closed.
Hopefully. Hey, so like I said, Cactus King is closed.
Yep.
So we just got to Fairbanks. What did I say it was? Fairbanks Nursery?
Yeah? Something like that.
Something like that. So we're gonna take a look around. It looks interesting. I can't tell how far back it goes, but this looks maybe more like a mom and pop shop type of place, like less commercially and more like somebody's just nursery in their backyard. Mm-hmm. So this could be cool.
Yep.
So here we go.
Let's get all the plants.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors.
Alright, so it is now raining, which is super awesome. That's my favorite. But we got done at Fairbanks Garden. It was nice. They had a lot of variety there. We didn't end up getting anything because why, babe?
So they had like a lot of full-grown trees. So like it was kind of one of those things that if we needed maybe better priced trees for a yard, and we didn't want to go to Lowe's or Home Depot, so we wanted to try and get a couple dollars less on a tree, we would probably go there. But as far as like kind of smaller house plants, since we still live in an apartment, they didn't have a whole lot for us to look at. And what they did have was not their specialty. I think like their trees looked very well maintained and well taken care of. The succulents and cacti and some of the, they had a good selection of ivy and pothos as well. So they had that as well. But they had like a really pretty desert rose selection. They had quite a few options for bonsai trees and Christmas cacti and stuff like that. It was just kind of one of those, I don't know enough about pests, like bugs and stuff, to feel confident in getting a plant that I know already has bugs. So that was one thing, is it looked like quite a few of their plants had bugs and just kind of a couple weeds here and there. So I just decided it was better to err on the safe side since we still got a couple places to go. It wasn't a bad place. I think it's probably a family-owned place. They were very, very thoughtful and quick to answer our questions. So it was just fun getting to look. I think Tanner was probably done. You were probably done pretty early on, because like within the first 5 minutes he got a solid couple of ant bites. Sorry.
And mosquito bites.
And mosquitoes. But like as the rain started to come in, it cooled off drastically and I stopped getting bit by bugs. So it was nice. But now we're gonna go to JRN. Is that what I said? We're going to, not that one, JRN Nursery. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully they're open.
Hopefully.
JRN Nursery. Here we go.
Bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time. It's clear to see from up here. The world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Hey guys, so we just finished shopping at JRN. JRN Nursery, which this place was so much bigger than the other place, had a lot more selection. It's like a greenhouse-esque, so pretty much any type of plant that you could imagine wanting, they had. They had sold out of quite a few things, but like really great selection. Lots of bonsai trees, so that was one of the ones that I had to like press the pause button on and wait, because I want a bonsai tree so bad. So yeah, there were so many that it's like almost all of the ones I want were here, so I had to kind of pick and choose because we still got one more place to go. But the things that we did end up getting, I think this is a string of pearls. It's like super cute and it's pretty full at the top, but it was only like $9. So got string of pearls. And then the next one that we got was one that we're both pretty excited about, because we were supposed to go to this place called Pet Flytrap, which is like a purely carnivorous plant place, but supposedly they don't have a store, they're only online. But we showed up here, and one of the main ones that we wanted from Pet Flytrap was a pitcher plant, which is like the plant with the pretty leaves, but then the tip of the leaf grows these giant pitchers that bugs fly in, and then they digest them and eat them.
Which is great because we don't like bugs.
Accurate. Plus, it's just really cool. So we found this guy, which is huge. We should give it a spin. Where's the picture?
Right here.
Oh, like here's a little baby one. Oh, here's a big one. So you can kind of see the big one, but like bugs fly inside of it up here, and then it has this liquid down here that digests it. I'm pretty sure I just filmed literally the leaf, but you get the idea. So this one is like huge. Like hold it up again. Like it's got this whole big second plant coming off of the side over here.
There's like 4 or 5 of them just
with
right
more
here.
pictures. Oh look, this one's a better angle. Like you can actually kind of see the opening. But yeah, so I talked to the people and they said that you can propagate, so we can cut that second plant off and propagate it. Should we hang that one up inside the car? Maybe, yeah. And then one that Tanner is really excited about is, Tanner really loves hibiscus plants, but they had this multi-colorful one, so he got this big old boy with like these really pretty flowers. Wait, stop moving, stop moving.
There's multiple flowers.
This one's my favorite, but then the red one's over here. How you feeling?
This is the plant, and I like it.
So we've got at least one more place we think we can hit, and I think it's inside. That is not gonna fit. But that's not gonna fit. We're gonna figure it out. But one more place to go, and then supposedly Tanner has birthday dinner plans. So let's go. So we just got to the Kingwood Garden Center in Kingwood. Yep. So pretty excited about this place. I think that if I had to guess, it's probably going to be a little bit more pricey, but because it's in Kingwood, it's going to probably be a little bit more well kept than the other places. The last place at this point is my favorite out of the two. So let's see how Kingwood Garden Center does.
Let's see if we can fill this car up with all the greenery.
Well, we have to keep in mind we live in an apartment, so. But here we go.
In the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
Okay, so we just finished at Kingwood Garden Center. This was very much like a well put together garden experience. So like even if we had come and not bought anything from this place, like the facility is very well taken care of. The plants are all in really, really good condition. They had quite a large variety of stuff in healthy quantities.
I didn't see any bugs, so I didn't get bit by mosquitoes or ants or anything once. It was
the highlight of Tanner's experience, not getting bit by mosquitoes. Poor Tanner. But they had like, again, it was hard, but we just don't have the space in our house. So I had to say no to a couple things, like echinacea on my list. Echinacea, because you can make a really good tea out of it. Oh, it's so good. But I mean, some of their stuff I think was expensive, but that's just because it's me and I'm cheap.
except for today.
But a lot of their stuff was very, very reasonable. So we'll do a plant haul when we get back to the house, because it really started to rain as we got in the car. But like this place was a solid, I won't give it a 10 out of 10. I'll give it like a 8.5 or a 9 out of 10, just because it's a smaller lot. So it had nothing to do with what they offer or their customer service. It was just kind of small. But they informed me that they and Warren's, which is also in Kingwood, technically, Kingwood, I don't remember where they said.
It's up that way?
It's called Warren's. They said that they bought them out, so they will have some of the similar stuff, but then they also have different stuff, and so that's a bigger lot. So that's where, so like this place didn't have many trees or shrubs or anything like that, but it, like I said, lots of different choices, lots of greens, lots of pops of color, and just all in really, really healthy condition. They had a lot of selection of like different herbs and spices. Not spices, herbs.
Something like that.
They had a couple of fruit trees. They had quite a few succulents. I'm trying to think of what else. But they were just very, 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 very helpful and very sweet, and answered all of our questions. One of the things I got was eucalyptus. So excited. And I never thought that I would actually be able to purchase eucalyptus. So I've not done a lot of research on how to care for eucalyptus before, but they were like, no, if you live in an apartment, you can definitely go ahead and buy this. These are my recommendations, and like stood there and informed and talked me through it all. And then I had a question about lavender, which was also something I bought, and they answered all of those questions. So just really, really good customer service, and not customer service like, and can I help you with anything else? But like just very down to earth.
Plants.
And just very nice. Like, I feel like we could be friends. You know, like you leave the place feeling like, I just made new friends. So.
And they're all plants.
Shut up. So anyway, so at this point, I think we're done with the plants. We did pass a Petco, which my fish died. My fish that I've had for 5 years died
That should have
last
lasted
week.
2 years. So
True.
she got an extra like 3 years on it. So that fish was well worth it.
Fuego had a solid lifespan. But anyway, so now I have this tank at the office that's really kind of sad and empty. So we're gonna stop at Petco and see if we can find a fish. So then we'll see where the day carries us. Until then,